Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Acceptance. Oh. The Beloved and Rose. What is going on? Offering, bottom of the deck. Oh, that's nice. Oh. I'm being drawn. Usually I only take a few cards out of the tray from this deck because this deck is so massive and I almost cannot hold it. But I want to take them all right now. Maybe that's a message for you. Okay, I just cannot shuffle it properly because it's so huge. It's strange. I didn't have issues with my throat at all before this reading. What's going on? Okay. So. No. No. Oh, look at her. I think that's the past. That's the past today. Yeah. It really feels like an offering of some sorts, as I said, right? And it's an offering with a hope for development, maybe. Not maybe. I think you have been in this mood for quite some time, you know, and basically the same mood, isn't it? And also the feeling of being stuck. And it could be that your thoughts have really tormented you in some ways, and I'm also noticing that I really felt drawn to open the window before the reading, so now we are talking with an open window, even though it is actually not really, for the sound, probably not the best idea. I'm not sure if this will affect it in any way, so if you even hear that the window is open, but with this airflow, you know, I get that this this airflow means that something is coming in for you that you hope for, but we're not expecting, and it changes everything up for you. With this card, the offering, right? Means just that something is coming in that removes everything that your doubt and everything, your bad mind, and I really feel that it has also something to do with you, how you are accepting things. You are just accepting your circumstances, and accepting circumstances means that you don't want to change them, or not you. This doesn't mean it. Not that you don't want to change them. Of course, we always want some sort of change, but to be able to change them, we have to see them for what they are, the circumstances, right? And to see them the way they are, that's the first step to just to be able to change. what you want to change, right? Because if we don't accept the circumstances, we are either trying to run away from them or we deny them, and if we deny them, it's this, we hang flowers over something, just to make it pretty. It's this playing over some things that are not okay, right? And you're accepting your circumstances, but this also flips. It also means that you are making the best out of what you are currently living. And there's so much gratitude, I almost cannot speak. You are just accepting what you have, and even if there are some things in your life that you cannot influence in some ways, right? You're just accepting them the way they are, and you are doing the best with what you have, right? And of course, if you look out this, I don't know, is this a door or window? First, of course, we all notice the red. But I'm also noticing the numbers. Those both, right? 44 and 11, so it's very nice. It could be that that those numbers, those repetitive angel numbers are following you more these days, and that's a good sign. It just means that you're on the right path and that you are supported in case you are in doubt. And I'm drawn to look at the magic, and there's some magic going on with the red. That's interesting. So red for me, well, people say that reds are a pest, a lot of people, but not all of them, because some of them, someone like me, we love reds. I even had reds as a pet because I love them. They are very intelligent and beautiful, cute animals, and I really this gratitude comes back. It's you're looking at circumstances also from a very loving perspective. So this means that if a rat were to be in your house, it's, you would just open the door and be very friendly and kind and understanding of the rat, right? So it just, with this window open, it's this, instead of, this is a symbol of whatever challenge life brings to you. You have a lot of patience and inner stability to deal with those challenges. And this is a result of a long path of self-reflection and self-healing, right? Again, stormy weather is outside, right? And because of that, people and animals are coming to you. They want to have shelter from this weather, and you are not even scared of this, right? I think you've been through a situation like this, and since you're a bit longer on the planet than maybe this rat, you know that it'll pass and that how to act, right? And therefore all kinds of of animals and spirits also are looking to come to you. They are coming to you because they feel safe where you are or near you. It could be that you are sometimes just wondering why that is, you know. Maybe sometimes you're also looking inside of you and you think to yourself that it looks inside you, it looks like this. But it's just because there are a lot of energies around you. I've been drawn to talk about this card very long, right? Yeah. And then there's this hope for development. With the beloved and love. I'm getting two scenarios. So either you are in a partnership and someone proposes to you, or if you're alone, someone comes towards you and does the same, more or less. Maybe not, you know, it's just it's a different kind of proposal. You know, if someone has been with you for a long time or longer than that, and they propose to you, of course, that's a different step than someone who just has an eye on you and comes towards you in admiration, right? It's a less committed version of a proposal, but a proposal of some sorts. So, and what I see is that you are equals, and equals, but also with differences, you know, with those two skin colors and also those two colors. But when you see how the water is hitting the plants, it's this, you are the same within. There's a lot of similarity between you, but also there are a lot of differences, and you are so in alignment. And since this reading is for Libra today, I'm already having this mental image of the scale, right? You are so both fitting together that it just works. It just works. And it's a beautiful symbiosis of togetherness, that you can both be totally authentically you, and there's no disturbance in the force whatsoever. And it's just, again, this feeling of gratitude. You know, when you are so understood that you sit next to each other and maybe work on some things, you know, it's this domestic bliss. That's how I would describe this. And so if you're in a partnership, you are already living it and enjoying it. It's just to put it to the next step, right? And, you know, making it really official, right? And if you are alone, I really feel that this is also something that you've been missing for a long time. And that, you know, they always say you should be happy with what you have, but, you know, there's only a certain degree of happiness that you can have when you are alone. And with someone so perfectly aligned for you. Also, I'm drawn to the angel rings. And the water is healing, so this is a healing experience for both of you. This whole partnership is a healing experience. So whether it's a new one or an upgraded one, it's just healing. And here again, right, with those tears, bloody tears, they are healing, right? So it could be that life has wounded you both along the way, and by combining forces, it just makes you cry healing tears. And crying them not alone is a different step of healing. It's a really deep and profound and beautiful connection that you have with someone. So I really got this hope for development, but with this air movement, I'm also getting still a surprise. It could be that you had hope for something like this, a proposal maybe, but when you're in a partnership and you're hoping for a proposal, you don't want to remind your partner every day that they should do something like that, because you have to sell it as if it was their own idea, even if you put hints into even if you hint at things during a conversation, it's like, walking past a shop with wedding dresses. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Look at this, is a beautiful dress. But it could, even, or if you are single, of course. I don't know why you wouldn't approach someone if you are single. Maybe it really feels like you are not in the position to do this somehow. Tradition? Are you somewhat old-fashioned? Maybe it's the classical male-female dynamic, and you have those old values somewhere hidden in your pocket, even though everybody else is questioning their gender and identity, but you are very old-fashioned and almost from a different era, and you're like, this is not, it's this handkerchief thing. I don't know if it's the right word, where really back in the days, the woman, when she passes someone who she likes, she throws her handkerchief on the ground, and if he picks it up and brings it to her, that's his call to action, and it's a bit of this situation, I think, going on, where you're like, well, you threw it already, I think, whether it's in the partnership or without partnership, but I really feel like you threw it, and yeah, if it comes back, it comes back. If not, then then back to square one, and working on yourself. It doesn't stop, right? It's just, I'm getting this healing partnership. It's needed. It's like you have been on a very long and tiring journey, with a lot of instability, and you just want something very stable, and it's a bit, it's not, you're questioning if this is too much to ask for, right? But you just wanted to go to the next level, and you want it solidified, you want it, right? And that's why I'm getting this hope for development with the rose. Rose is just it comes with thorns. Every relationship comes with thorns. It's just a phase, it's this. But I don't think that you would want it any other way as well, But there's so much alignment, and it works together so well. Also, a higher order of relationship with a soulmate, right? Or, this, it's a different level of a relationship that you want for yourself, and therefore you have opened the door to to release negative energies. That's why I was drawn to open the window. I didn't even know that this card would come up, right? Well, it currently doesn't really look like this outside, but it's still it's the exchange of airflow that I was getting with this card, this one, where you want to change, and it's just it's fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air. Yeah. And it releases the stormy weather. Because once, if there is stormy weather, which comes up here and then sometimes in life, it's just nicer to experience it together, right? And to have so much trust that you are a unit. It's healing, right? It's healing, and it's giving you everything you ever wanted. And then you can just remove the red, put the red inside, like this one, like, oh, come on, like, you can stay here for a night, right? Because of the weather outside, right? And then the herbs and spices, they smell good, right? And you close the window or the door, whatever. But also, there's this feeling of, with this figure, this is not just stormy weather, This looks like a symbol for me for when things are so huge that you are scared of them, but they are so magical that you want to embrace them, right? Something like that. So it's a very big next step that's ahead for you. So you can look forward to it, of course, and now, have you ever sat in a situation like this where you were just observing a thunderstorm based on, because you were fascinated with it, not because you were scared? And also, it really feels like trust, so much trust that you are having that you are protected, and this is being enhanced if you are not alone, but it's also being enhanced because you took a deep look inside yourself and inside your darkness, and you saw the light within the darkness, right? Yeah. Beautiful. But tiring. I'm really tired. It feels like a long journey that is like smooth sailing, right? Like coming home after a long day and finally being home. But in a good way, Sometimes we come home and we don't like it there, right? Maybe you have experienced this kind of home where before, but this time it's different. It's a kind of home that you're really looking forward to. So, let's see. I'm gonna pull More card. Do you have? We have got a little bit time, right? I was just talking so long. Oh, confidence. Okay, yeah, maybe you lost your confidence sometimes. We all do that, right? But life purpose, that's huge. That's how huge it is. It brings you something. When you know your life purpose, you also know where you belong, and you're content in what you have and how things will unfold. You know, it's very stable energy when you know your roots, when you know all of this. It's different energy than wanting to move around. It's finding home in someone else. And this is more stable than finding home in a place. Because you can take them with you, right? Wherever you are. And even if they were not in your life anymore, you know, like with this marriage thing, when they say, you know, I don't know how they say it in English, but blah 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 until death parts you. No, not even that, because death with those wings, you have been together all along. It was just the point was just about finding this special person that you've been with for many lifetimes in this lifetime. And when you've done it, it feels different. You know, it feels like coming home. And it's very stabilizing. Beautiful. It's very nostalgic. Somehow. Yeah. Gonna pull one last card. And then, you can look forward to it. It's just nice. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, and communication is key. That's what's coming in for you. Someone is taking the next step. Yeah, so, Libra. Additional info is in the litter box below, and see you next time. Bye-bye.